Hey there, guys and girls. Hope you're all doing really great. And we're pretty much in the middle of December and heading towards Christmas and New Year. So, we're kind of finishing off with our youth content today. I wanted to share a short little message, little encouragement, little thing today, and it's about family. We all know family is often kind of messy and challenging, but family is still worth it. Why? Because it's messy, but it's meaningful. And as human beings, we are created with this desire to belong, to be part of a family, be part of a tribe. And it's literally wired into our DNA. That kind of belonging we're talking about it's about, it's much more than just cheap, surface level relationship, just my class, like I'm part of my class family. No, it's more than that. It's really that belonging, and this is my family, this is where I am. So we were created to live in relationships with each other, deep, lasting, meaningful relationships. And in short, we were created to be part of a family. But family isn't always easy, because relationships are hard. And why is that? Relationships involve people, and people say stupid things or do stupid things or bad things, on a daily basis. And those things can be super hurtful. And I'm sure that you know what I'm talking about when it comes to family. And maybe your own family has that. As much as family can be great, it can be really tough sometimes. The truth that I want to share with you guys today is that our youth group, East Youth, is a family. We are a tribe, and you are part of that family. You're invited to be part of that family. The Apostle Paul was one of the most important and more prominent leaders in the Bible, and we see he wrote a bunch of letters to different churches, and had to really help them understand the significance of who Jesus was, what he did, and how to live with people, and how to live with the family of God. And towards the end of the letter of Galatians, the book of Galatians in the New Testament, Paul summarizes this main idea of chapter 6 and verse 10, and then he writes this: "Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all people, especially those who belong to the family of believers." So this is what Paul is really challenging us to do, is to acknowledge that often people we treat the worst are the ones we love the most. Think about your own family, and think about perhaps how you treat your siblings or your parents or whoever. And why is that? Because they're family, and we take them for granted. So if we've been called called by God to be good to all people, and especially to those that belong to the family, to his family, then what does it look like in real life? And this is the first thing, and this is what we as a family, our group, our tribe needs to do, is we look out for each other. Paul said it in Galatians chapter 6. He said it in verse 1, where it says, "Brothers and sisters, if someone is caught in sin, you who live by the Spirit should restore that person gently. But watch yourselves, or you also may be tempted." So here's the thing. None of us would stand by and watch someone we care about walk into a harmful situation. Am I right? Imagine you have a little brother or little sister or whoever. I've got a little daughter, so I'll use that as an example. Imagine they're running into the street and there are cars coming, or trucks or buses or whatever. Are you standing there thinking, well, if they get squashed, they'll learn their lesson? No. You will lovingly tackle the crap out of that person before they get seriously hurt. We get that it would not be loving in the least to watch someone get run over by a car. So we as a family, as a tribe, as a group, we look out for each other. We need to be there and help each other when we do things that aren't consistent with what God is telling us to do. The second thing is we support each other. Paul said in the same chapter 6 in Galatians, and the second verse, it says, "Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ." Families support each other. When one of our brothers or sisters is going through a difficult time, they aren't walking alone. When you are going through a tough time and you are part of our family, a part of our tribe, part of our group, you are not walking alone. And the beautiful thing is, when we do this, when we carry each other's burdens, when we're there for each other, we are fulfilling Jesus' command and showing the world we belong to Him. He said, love God, love yourself, and love your neighbor. That's what we're doing when we look out for each other, when we support each other. And the third thing that we do in our family, in our tribe, and this is the last one, is we never give up on each other. Paul encouraged the Galatians again in verse 9. It says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Here's an important thing to remember about not giving up. Consistency is a powerful testimony. Chances are your life hasn't been drastically impacted by someone you've had a grand total of one conversation with. No, it's the people who are a part of your story day in and day out. The people who are there every day, who are there consistently. And it isn't easy to keep showing up for someone when they aren't excited or even responsive. Paul anticipated this, and he's saying, hey, I know it's tempting, but don't stop. Don't stop inviting that friend to youth or to church, or don't stop praying for your little brother or sister or whoever it is. Don't stop following up with your friends that are on the youth group or wherever, and don't stop doing that every single day throughout the week. Don't stop. I can say that the people that have had the biggest impact on me, that I really look up to and really admire, are the people who have always been there when I've needed someone, and that they've always, checked in with me and said, how are you doing? Are you still okay? Are you dealing with the situation? And we should be doing that for each other. So family is messy, but it's always meaningful. It's hard, but it's worth having. And because of Jesus, all of us have been invited into God's family. And we have this group, we have this family, we have this tribe, a family that looks out for each other, a family that supports each other, and a family that never gives up on each other. So I want to encourage you that over the next couple of weeks, we're not going to be having any content or doing any videos and stuff. We're all going on breaks and having a holiday time. Don't give up on each other. Check in. Be part of our family. And maybe you guys want to start calling us the East family or the East youth family or the tribe. Let's do those kind of things to remind ourselves that we are part of a really special family. So thanks for watching this video. If you are watching this from somewhere else and just kind of got to it, subscribe to the channel and click and like and comment and all that kind of stuff. And if you want to join in, and remember that we are on WhatsApp and you're invited to join us there, be part of our family, and we look forward to being there for you as well. Be blessed.